Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. And I pray that you can say that it's settled between you and the Lord and that heaven is your home. Joseph, his father loved him so much, made him a coat of many colors. That didn't mean that Jacob did not love the other brothers of Joseph, but it means that he had a special kind of love for Joseph. But yet, in the perspective and in the mind of God, God had already planned that he was going to use Joseph for a purpose. And even though it brought jealousy and hatred and envy, and his brothers did not like Joseph and at one time they wanted to kill him, and they ended up throwing him in a pit, and the Ishmaelites came and bought him, and he ended up in Egypt at Potiphar's house, and then he ended up in the prison, and then he ended up in the palace. In other words, one step led to another. God was in the life of Joseph. Folks, I want to ask you something. What has God got planned for you? Christian, I'm talking to you. What has God got planned for you? I'm sure that, like the preacher said just a couple of days ago, that every step in Joseph's life, in our mind, I'm sure Joseph didn't look back when he was thrown in the pit and said, well, this is going to turn out well. And when he ended up in the Potiphar's house, had to go to prison for something that he didn't do, I'm sure he didn't say, well, this is going to turn out well. No, he was human just like you and I. And he really had to keep his focus on God. And folks, I want to encourage you today that no matter what comes in through your life, it seems like there's more bad times than it is good times, but I say rejoice, because God is in control. God has a purpose, God has a plan, and God will provide. God will do whatever is necessary to take care of his people. And he has a plan. Let's try to make sure that whatever plan God has for our life, that we don't disrupt it with our flesh, but let God take control of our life and use us in a way. Because on the other side of eternity, it's going to be payday someday. It's going to work out. I love you. I pray that you can say that heaven is your home. I love you till the next time. God bless.